everyone, it's Jaden. Today I'm going to be doing just my day-to-day thing, but also showing you a little bit of the training that I've been doing with my puppy Amari. He's really smart. He's 12 weeks. I've had him for a month, so he's really grasping onto things really quickly. I'm going to show you a little bit of the training that I've been doing with him and some of the tricks I've been trying to teach him that are new for him, and then just go about my day. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Alright guys, so some of the tricks that I've been teaching him are just like basic commands like sit, stay, lay down. I've been teaching him roll over and spin around too, so I'll show you guys the tricks that he does and how I got him to learn those. He's really food motivated first of all, so I can literally give him a treat and he'll literally do anything for just a piece of his food. So like first of all, I'll be like, one, sit, down, good boy. And then he knows up, good boy. And then he knows around, and then he knows around. And I'm teaching him roll over, but we'll see if he gets that. Down, over, over. Sometimes I have to push him just to like help him to get it started. Over. And then he'll follow through, which is really good. So one of the ways that I actually learned to do that is I would get a piece of kibble in my hand, and I did like spot training is what they call it. So I'd get him to follow my hand, and he'll follow it. And then I taught him basically like as soon as he touches my hand with his nose that he's gonna get a treat. So now every time I put out my hand, he touches it with his nose because he thinks he's gonna get rewarded, which he is, but it's just the way you trick them into thinking that he's gonna be rewarded, that he likes it. So one of the ways that I actually forced him without even sitting, without even like telling him to do anything. So he would be sitting and I'd put a piece of kibble in between my fingers, and then I would use his actions against him. So he's gonna follow the food. So if I go like that, it's gonna force him into a sit position. So if you do that, and when he sits, you praise him and give him the treat. Good boy. Every single time you do that, then they think every time I get into that motion, then I'm gonna be rewarded for a sit. See? And he just does it. Because if you force their actions against them, like he's gonna follow where the treat is. Same with like lay down. I can get a piece of treat. See, he just does it. And then, so what I did with lay down is I would get this, and then I would like let him follow the treat all the way down. And when he was in the down position, I would give him the treat and praise him. So that means like every time he's in that position, he knows he's gonna get a treat. So if he does that and you tell him down, then he knows he's gonna get a treat when he does that. So it's pretty simple. I just use like their body mechanics like against them is what someone that was training their dog told me, and it's been working out for me really well, especially since he's really food motivated. So he'll basically do anything for a treat. So yeah, it's pretty fun to train him. He's really young, he's really moldable. Like I said, he's only 3 months old, so he can only learn more from here, and I'm really excited to train him more. It's a gorgeous dog too. My boyfriend recently trained Boots how to lay down, and you can teach an old dog new tricks, but it just takes more time. A little walk, because over the weekend they've been cooped up. So, gonna go get them some enrichment. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, little guy. Fortunately, my dogs listen well enough that I don't have to have them on a leash, especially in this area. So they listen pretty well. They don't like to go too far from me. They're also very scared of anything that doesn't happen to be me or someone they know, so I'm not really too worried about them going too far away from me. Plus I keep an eye on them at all times, but yeah. Come on. Amari, come on. Come here. Oh yeah, and over the weekend I didn't make any videos or anything, but my guppies did manage to have some babies. I managed to save a couple of them, so we'll see. I'll show you guys that when we go inside. Cool. The mom probably had a lot, but there's a couple of them. I was only able to save 3 because I wasn't planning on breeding them. So most of them got eaten, but I did manage to save 3 and they look really healthy and have no defects. So there's that. And let me go ahead and show you guys the betas that were mated, or the guppies that had the babies. Cool, so the guppies that had the babies is that sunset female right there, and then this really just painted fancy male with the really big fins. So yeah, they made some really, hopefully they're gonna get some, all of those fries will be really pretty. Just because the male has really massive fins and the female is just a really pretty sunset female. So hopefully that will give me some really good babies. About ready to give my dogs their foods. Y'all ready for some food? You ready for some food? Ready for some food? Okay, Amari. I gotta separate them though because Amari will try and eat Boots' food, but Boots is getting some homemade food with a little bit of kibble for something to crunch on. And then Amari's getting some organic kibble with just a little bit of homemade food. But can we just take a moment to appreciate really quickly how amazing of a view I have off of my balcony right now. Just had to appreciate that for just a hot second as I'm winding down tonight. I always see rainbows and stuff from this view over here. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and you can see the entire Wasatch Mountain Range, which is the mountain range that lines Utah, the Salt Lake Valley. It's really gorgeous. And let me guess, I was out there for just 5 seconds and food's basically almost gone. Alright everyone, I'm gonna wind down. I have my older brother coming over to watch a couple movies and kick it since my boyfriend's out of town. So I really appreciate everyone that's watching my videos. If you like this, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That would be really amazing. And yeah, stay tuned for content for 2 or 3 times a week. And yeah, again, thanks for everyone that's watching. Have a good night.